Figure out how many seconds it will take for Hermione's cauldron to empty after Malfoy's spell hits it. We're going to let f prime of x equal the filling rate and L prime of x equal the emptying rate. It's also given that f of 0 equals 6, L of 0 equals 0, and that the filling rate is given as 3x squared and the emptying rate is given as x cubed. We integrate the filling rate to get the position function f of x equals x cubed plus c. Then we plug in the given values to get x equals 0 cubed plus c, which means that c equals 6. We also integrate the emptying rate to get the position function L of x equals x to the 4th over 4 plus c. Plug in the given values, get 0 equals 0 to the 4th over 4 plus c, which means that c equals 0. Now we set the two position functions equal to each other to get x cubed plus 6 equals x to the 4th over 4. We move over the x to the 4th over 4, and once you solve for x, you get x equals negative 1.622 and 4.302, which means that after 4.302 seconds, Hermione's cauldron will be empty.
So, Ron, what happened to your robe?
Oh, Scabbers chewed a hole through it, so I stabbed him.
Why would you go and do that, Ron?
Well, I mean, bloody hell, Harry. He's been gone for almost 2 weeks now, and I just found out the other day that he's been just chewing a hole through my robe this whole time. So I got pretty mad about it, and I stabbed him.
Do you think you'd take it to Madame Monotron's for dry cleaning?
Well, I mean, it's not exactly wet, so I don't know what good that'll do, Harry.
Good point, Ron. Good point.
This is a pretty big lake. I bet it's around 20 hectometers. What do you think, Harry?
What are hectometers, Ron?
They're the unit below kilometers.
Oh, I see. I bet it's about 10.
Well, we can always use calculus to find out.
Okay, let's do it.
The area of the surface of the pond at Hogwarts is formed by the two bounded equations f of x equals 6 cosine 2x plus 1 and g of x equals 3 sine 2x plus 2. In order to find the points of intersection, we set these two equations equal to each other, and we get x equals 2.199 and x equals 0.479. We use these values as our limits of integration, and we integrate g of x minus f of x on the interval 0.479 to 2.199. We do g of x minus f of x because g of x is the upper graph and f of x is the lower graph. If we calculate that, we get the area equal to 8.354 hectometers squared.
This is Blakely's intro.
What do I say? I don't know what to do. God, I'm really nervous, okay? This is my big moment, and I'm nervous!
That's really good. Let's use.
Who gets hit by the spell first, Harry or Malfoy?
That was really British, man.
Oh, sorry.
Who gets hit by the spell first?
That was almost as bad as.
I just forgot. I wasn't trying.
I can't believe Potter turned me into a rabbit. He needs to start showing some respect for superiors. It's time for some payback.
That is British accent. Yeah.
Wait, but Harry, I have a question. Why do you have such a big wand?
I will explain that to you later.
Okay. Harry, what's got your wand in a knot?
I have some terrible news, guys.
What?
I can't play in the Quidditch match tonight.
That's absolute rubbish, Harry. Who's going to play Seeker for us then?
Harry, you know I would do anything for you. Let me play in the Quidditch game.
You will play?
God, it was perfect until then.
I'm afraid of spiders. British accent. Run.
Bloody hell, they're multiplying.
Why'd you say that?
Because that's the scene.
3. My grandmother, she went to sleep one night, and When she woke up, there were spider eggs in her ear hatched. I guess the spider had crawled in there overnight, and they were hatched, and 2 months later we learned that she had contracted AIDS from that night. Dude. I mean, at first she didn't really think much of it, and neither did we. We thought it was just a regular spider bite. But then she died 2 months later, and at first the doctors weren't really sure what had happened at all. Why are you laughing? I'm funny yet.
This is gonna be like. I have 2 balls in 2 hands. It's only 2 balls in 1 hand.
Well, I can probably juggle 2 balls in 1 hand.
That's what she said. Oh! Alright.